We're building brake lines today, and I can cheat on the back of this T-bucket because this is out of a 67 Camaro or 68, I don't remember. But I saved the old lines. We're not gonna reuse them, we're gonna put new on, but we bought a brake builder's kit for 109 bucks, I believe, from Speedway. And, but I can copy off these and we can cheat for the back. Like I said, just get it close. And this is like, if you're working on your old truck or something, you need to replace the brake line, pull that old sucker out and just make it match. It's not that hard. You can put your thumb right where you need it, and that's where your bin's going. It ain't rocket science, folks. Some people get real fancy, but we're not doing that. We're not building a SEMA build here. Pretty simple. Now, if I do a real tight 90, I'll bust out the tool, but we're not doing nothing that bad. We ain't gonna crush no lines. So we're doing a little bitty brake line now. Always clean it out a little bit. Some people file and stuff. I'm not doing all that. Blow it out. We're using 3/16 line. And this, we got this kit from Harbor Freight again, and it's pretty good, really. Not too shabby. There's 3/16. I'm getting kind of blind in my old age. Right, babe? Yeah. Don't lock it down that tight. I locked it down too tight. So you're going to bring this thing down. There it is right there. And there's a little lip. It's that first lip. And you want it even like that. See? Too far, even. Now you got to lock this thing down tight or it'll push out. So, and this is built to put in a vise. I have a vise, but I haven't put it up yet. My cousin gave it to me. It's a big old gnarly one from like the 20s. It's pretty sweet. Then we got this deal. He locks on here like this, sideways. It's pretty cool. Bring him up a little bit. And that same piece we use for a measuring device, that's gonna be for our first flare, because this is a 45-degree double flare. And this, what we're about to do is our first flare. And this one, you have to feed the onions to it. You go all the way down till that black little nipple's all the way down. Like that. And if you don't grunt it, it's not enough. All right, now we can pull this out. We got our first flare. I'll pull it off just so you can see it. That's our first flare. Now without the tool, you're gonna do your second flare. So you can I'll just clock it wherever I want to, but I like to go about 3/4 turn. So right now we're that'd be half, 3/4. Technical, you know, mad redneck science here. Oh, and this perfect double flare. Don't forget to put these on threads out. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's built lines and forgot to put that on, but now we're good. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take this adapter, put it in there. I'm not tightening anything up hard yet. We're still building here. So we're just gonna finger tight everything until we build the whole brake system. Then we gotta figure out where we want this to run. Probably right here on the frame rail somewhere. All right, that's good, baby. So we got all new brake lines ran. I know, they're not that pretty, but I'm not a professional brake line maker. I had to weld this onto my nice new chassis. We'll paint that, it'll be all right. Go down here, this is just rear pressure to the brakes. It's at 57 PSI right now, and yes, it clears, it'll be good. And then it goes to a residual valve, to the master cylinder, to the brake pressure switch, another residual valve, all the way up front to a T. So I'm waiting on the brake hoses from Speedway. They should be in this week sometime, and then we can wrap up this and bleed the entire brake system. We're waiting on the transmission from the training shop still. It's fully getting rebuilt, and then we can drop the motor back in and the tranny, and then we can probably put the body back on. Stay tuned to my little garage.